Hi, good day. How are you? This is your teacher friend Liz, and first, I would like to greet you Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you're enjoying your day, and I would like to share something meaningful today. I wrote a blog, and before that, I would like to ask a few questions or make an introductory video about the blog. Have you been feeling a bit adrift lately? Like you have this feeling that it seems your life has no sense of direction? Are you having trouble figuring out what is it that motivates or excites you in life? If so, I have good news for you. You are not alone. So I wrote a blog with 8 sections in it entitled Discovering Your Passion, Tips for Self-Encouragement. You will find meaningful context within each section and you must check it out. The link is in the description of this video. So I got their introduction, getting to know yourself, gaining self-confidence and inner strength, discovering your strengths and talents, overcoming fear and taking risks, what inspiration and motivation really mean, experiencing positivity and the unknown, and lastly, my conclusion. And you will find it useful. A lot of people need this, and so I want to share it to people. But before that, let me share something to encourage you. This is based on my own experiences. So if you're watching this now, I do have a question. Have you ever seen or heard me before? Well, I bet most likely your answer will be no. I'm just an average young woman who goes to school, teaches students, enjoys a cup of coffee or milkshake, and sometimes do some sketches. But most of the time, the people around me might have seen me holding some documents with the rest of the other teaching applicants. Until one time, I was not known in social media. One time, I attended an international webinar on creating interactive assessments and games, thanks to my friend who signed me up for that. I'm very passionate about stuffs like I always love the idea of recreating things into something beautiful, something extraordinary or a little bit interesting. Kung sa pagkaon pa, just adding some spices to it, like to make it more unique, more like my own. All right, so I joined the seminar, the webinar. My friend asked me, "Would you like me to sign you up in that?" And I said, "You would?" Well, yeah, that would be great. So it went perfectly fine. I enjoyed the webinar. I enjoyed a lot of activities that transpired during the entire five-day seminar online, and it was perfect. Until one day, message of invitation came into my inbox, asking me if I would like to share something with the rest of their middle schoolers in India online to conduct a topic about professional call handling and interview skills. And I said, and I was surprised. Right? That was the very first time someone invited me to have an online session with the rest of the students, and it's a foreign. So I don't know how to react. I was so hesitant, doubting myself, and I never knew that I could make it. All right, so I told him, sir, did you know that I am not an English teacher? I'm a math teacher. And he responded, yeah, yes, I know. I saw your profile. You used to work in a call center before. So, yes. He asked me how long. So it's like almost 5 years. And he said, that's enough. You can make it. So I had been working from Mondays to Fridays. So I was lying in my bed and I'm not pretty sure how would I react to this invitation, because I don't have any idea of how am I going to make it. So with a few preparations, like 1 2 days, I recorded a video of myself, um, citing some tips on how to nail professional call handling. So it's basically how to handle phone calls professionally at work, and a separate video for interview skills. So I created a draft, or re-record the video myself, check it out, and I ended up around 2 a.m. And I told myself that if technical issues would arise, which is unexpected, that internet connection, so sometimes we cannot predict. So ang internet connection namin dito masyadong mahina. And it only gets stronger when it comes to down to nighttime to midnight. So it's unpredictable. And the webinar was 5:30 p.m. So that was already after work. So I got home at that time, 5:30 p.m. in our time. So yes, I presented myself online and I sent them the links for the 2 videos I created. So if in case I couldn't play it on screen live while I have them online, then they can share their screen. They can play on their end. So it went fine, and that was amazing. Alright, so I've never interacted with foreign people before, foreign students before, and it was the very first time that someone believed in me. Someone had put their faith in me. So it actually helped me to look back to myself, the mirror. Is there something that I'm not seeing within myself? So dito na nakitaan ko that I can. Alright, so I would never know until I try. So are you. Sometimes you get confused. What is it that motivates you? What is it that you really like? What is it that you want in life? Sometimes there are a lot of questions hanging around in our head, and we don't know the answer yet. Until such time that we go out of our comfort zone and we do something different. Alright, so it went through just fine. And if you were thinking that I didn't get a lot of offers, didn't get some offers after that, well, I did. But I was so hesitant, alright? So it feels like things went fast. And that person, Sir Matthew, actually shortly saying, he put me on spotlight, on the spot. He set the stage for me. I don't know what to do, and I said it was just a casual talk. It was nothing formal. You only wanted me to get online and join with our class, English class, and share something about professional call handling. So just connect my experiences in my insights on the topics that I will be sharing. And then he changed his mind. He said, I think I need to include you in the program. I think I need to give you a separate session for the whole topic. So I was shocked. I really don't know what to say. Alright, but I did grab the opportunity. I tried it. Alright, so, but I have this kind of feeling that I don't like to embarrass myself. Always online, although they couldn't see me physically, but the stage was so good. The offer was overwhelming, and it was the first time. I don't like to turn it down. I was excited, thrilled, and I did it, and I nailed it. And he said something that I am extraordinary. I don't know what that means exactly in applying to myself. So, just to cut the long story short, Now, if you believe at some point in your life that you will not be able to make it, you will not progress. Sometimes, as like what I've said, you need to go out of your comfort zone and try something new without fear of failing. So, yes, I did get a lot of offers, although it was from different people and totally from different um, career discipline. And I acted like I want to be true and honest to myself. So I had to turn it down. I wasn't confident enough. Someone offered me a career in programming, and my knowledge is limited. I'm still learning. There's still a lot to learn, and there was in me like being direct or straightforward. So if you're someone around me or have encountered me, acquainted with me at some point, or sometimes, then you would sense that I'm very direct, very straightforward. So I don't like to go around the bushes. So I don't like to go in circles. So I'm very straightforward. I told the person I got an offer from someone in Egypt. It was a simple task, but I don't like to embarrass myself. It's a different career. It's a career in programming, and I don't think I am confident enough because this is something new. So I have to turn it down. I thought to be honest to him, I got to be honest to myself. I told him I'm I couldn't take it. So basically, in the back of my mind, I couldn't commit to any of that, and I couldn't afford to embarrass myself if I'm not able to meet his expectations. I was afraid. Although I'll get a new career, I would make a lot of money, and I would have exciting opportunities. But I'm not ready. It's too huge for me. So I got to be honest and turn the offer down. And it didn't stop from there. So, that na lang ang like. Then I started creating content and uploaded in social media. Till one time, it rang the bell of someone. Someone from our own country invited me to take the floor and discuss about emerging technology. Well, I responded, why me? Nga ako. Who would be my attendees? Will there be any special visitors? Is there a theme? How should I dress up? A lot of questions. So basically, yes, I bombarded him with questions. I told him that I have never done it before in front of a live audience. It seems that it was only yesterday that I presented or conducted a session online with Indian middle schoolers via an online platform. And now I would do it in front of a live audience. Isn't it only for someone with master's or doctoral degree? So that was my response. Like I told him, sir, I am nobody. Isa pa, wala ko laptop that time. So I didn't know how would I make my preparations. And I'm still working at that time. Na-postpone. So I was expecting na hambalan ako. Di na madayon. So now I will be relieved from nervous and culpa. But then, after a month long, natigayon yun. So, I asked him how long it should be. He told me 2 hours. In the back of my mind, shit. Paano ako nagkaroon? Natigayon yun man siya. So, a week before, he asked me because it was not intention to postpone it for that almost month. So he already asked me what do I need. Siling ko, sir, I need a TV and a remote. He responded, what? Siling ko, I need a TV with a USB port and a remote. So guess what? What I did? When I got there, I was so nervous. Again, I conducted the seminar online for the very first time, online. And then that was the only first time. After that, that was the only invitation we're in. It was my first time to conduct seminar in front of a live people, so I'm very hesitant. I actually declined it first, and he didn't take my no as an answer. So natigayon git because he believed in me. So I appreciated. And siling ko, tilawan ko, testingan ko, kumasarangan ko. So guess what I did? I created 2 separate video for like almost 1 hour each. 2 hours ang presentation. Without the voice now, so video lang. So I save it my USB, kaya insert ko sa TV. And siling ko, gaya lang ko remote. Well, yes. What I did, because my presentation was in the form of MP4 format, so I couldn't slide or go to the next slide. So, again, pause and play. Wouldn't be insane. Ng 2-hour presentation mo, hinimo mo sa video or MP4 without any voiceover except for sponsored clips. Again, insert ko from topics na it needs to have from the main source. The topic is really nice. I love that. I love tech. I love tech stops. I love technology. I love AI. I love e-tools. So it's connected to my passion. Amo naging grab ko na lang. So I was smiling. So sige na lang. Alright. So but if I didn't grab that opportunity, so I will never know. Paano kung mamabalaan, mamasarangan ko yung gali? So how would I know na kaya ko kung hindi ko sinubukan, di ba? So how would I know? I never had any experience before in front of a live audience. So basically it was inset sa Bangkirohan National High School. So Sir Marwin invited me to conduct a topic about emerging technology. So it's more like mga tools na pwedeng magamit ng mga teachers sa pag-create ng e-assessments, games. So it's very helpful and useful. Some tasks para mas mapadali yung mga administrative tasks. So it was helpful. I actually browsed with the memo of those tools that are being discussed with teachers. So hindi ko man gusto mahuyaan ko. So I already researched the topic that is mostly related kag may kaangtanan gid man sa tinakandak sa ilang topic before. So it went through, and just to make sure that I will have breaks in between. So paano ba kung nervous na ako malipat ko, mental block ko. So I created the video without a voiceover on it. So it's like a plain MP4. I attached all the clips or every topics, and I added or inserted a minute break. So yung pahuso ko a minute break. So I have the best music playing in the background, while that time is allotted for teachers to navigate with their phone, their devices, connect with the internet connection, and see if that tool is working, or even just to save it on the browser so they can access it later on. So manang tuyo ko, then I can breathe and inhale a bit so I can proceed. So I was thinking I couldn't make it, no. So grabe yun ang callback, nervous ko. So because ako sa tubang in front of the other teachers. So it was the very first time that people, upon seeing on their faces, that it was the first time looking at their faces na ginatangla ka sa tao because you have potential. So kanami, they are expecting something that you can give to them or share with them. So it was an overwhelming yet very memorable experience. So dako ginapasalamat ka for setting the stage for me. Alright, so I enjoyed it, and kumbaga, if I will cut the long story short, it will be best to be yourself. Ang point lang natin dito is be yourself, be true to yourself. Because sometimes we are tend to attract people with the same character as ours, with the same energy as yours. So if you pretend to be someone and you're not, then tendency you might attract people with different personality, which you actually are not one of them. But just being honest to what you want, what you can, so you will have new circle of friends who actually have the same thoughts and mindset like yours. So you would have a circle of genuine friends, and that was the best moment that you can have. Very interesting, and so on. The days that would come after will be a lot meaningful. So basically, I would just end it. If you're curious, by the way, about the video, what is it all about? I actually uploaded and shared it to my YouTube channel, at least 34. Gin-edit ko na ang video with my voiceover na and cut it into 1 hour video at least. Kaya medyo budla siya i-upload kung lawig-lawig ang video. And to wrap up, sometimes the key there is being true to oneself. It is a powerful tool for navigating life's journey. So I hope you find these experiences that I've shared with you as meaningful. So I do believe every one of us is unique. We do have unique talents, and sometimes wala ta pa nakita. So wala ta pa na-discover. So I would appreciate if you can navigate with the link that I posted along with this video in the description of this video, and check it out, my blog about discovering your passion, tips for self-encouragement. You will find helpful tips on how you can get to know yourself better, how you can gain self-confidence and inner strength, how can you discover your strengths and talents, what are those, how to overcome fear and take the risks, and as well as what is it that inspiration and motivation really mean, and experiencing positivity in the unknown circumstances. My name is Liz. Once again, happy Valentine's Day. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye.